Hello, my mommians. It's your girl, Davida Catherine, coming back to you with another video. I am going to quickly show you how to do some really cute hat ornaments with your children. It's a great friendly budget way to do it. If you do like a warm theme or like a snow theme, I'm going to be using this yarn that I got from the Dollar Tree and a paper towel roll. So what I'm going to start out by doing is I have already unraveled my yarn, and I'm going to take the tip of my string and I'm just going to hold it with my thumb. Now what I want to do is kind of like space out my fingers just so I can just keep wrapping. And it's going to be kind of like hard to keep the fingers spaced out, but just keep them out spaced out for as many times. Now you can make this as thick or as thin as you would like. And the greatest part about it is whatever your color scheme is, you can make. I'm sorry, I'm like in concentration mode. You can find different colored yarn at the Dollar Tree. So now what I'm going to do is I'm simply just going to take my scissor, go under where I started, and just simply cut. So now I'm left with strands like this. These are about, if I had to measure, because I normally just eyeball, but if I had to measure, they were about like 5 inches. Okay, so then I'm going to set these to the side, and mind you, I probably didn't wrap it around enough, so I'll probably end up having to cut more, but if I do, then I'll just fill it in, no biggie. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my paper towel roll, or you can use like the tissue roll, and I'm just going to cut about 3 inches off. And I'm going to get a piece that looks like this. And then what I'm basically going to do is one by one, I'm going to take my string and I'm going to literally fold it in half to where I have a piece that looks just like this. And I'm going to wrap it. Now what you also can do is use like a cardboard and just make sure that you pull tight. So you should have something that looks like this. So what you also want to do is make sure that you have long enough strands, and then continue on. So you're going to get something that looks just like this. So I'm going to do that for the rest of them, and then I'm going to come back on camera and show you the finished product. Okay guys, so I'm back. So you are going to end up with something that looks like this when you are finished. Okay. And then what I am going to do is I'm just going to take all of this string right here, all of this string, and I'm going to tuck it all in. So that way it all hangs this way. And you may have some, if you don't pull it tight enough, you may have like some creases, and make sure that all of the string is like pulled through. Make sure all of it. So I'm just gonna keep playing with it until it's all pulled through to my liking, until it's as tight as I need it to be. Don't be afraid to pull. Because you want it to loop is like, that's the goal. And like some of my strings, the way I cut my strings, some of my strings are uneven, which is also giving me like the lumps at the bottom. But you know what? That's fine, cause I don't mind. It's a craft. It's gonna be done with the kid, like, you know. Okay, so now that I have this like this, I'm just going to take one of my excess strings right here, and I'm literally just going to tie the top. I'm going to put a knot. And you may have to tie twice, which that's fine. You want to make sure that it's tight and that it cannot unravel. Okay? And I'm going to take my scissor, cut the excess off on top. And with this piece here, I have these two pieces right here. I'm just going to tie a little loop in it, so that way I'll be able to hang it from the tree. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. A little hat, and you can do, there's so many possibilities that you can do with this. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you give me a thumbs up. I hope that you subscribe to my channel, and that we can have more crafting experiences and all together.